I have been meditating around 3 to 4 years for 10 minutes nearly every single day. I've not been consistent with it, that's why I'm emphasizing on nearly. However, there were 3 weeks when I meditated for at least 25 minutes with the intention of discovering the truth. Even though I'm still working on it and I still need many more hours to master this, but I had kind of a quick glimpse into reality that Winnie does not exist. You are the pure awareness, which has no attributes. It's just blank. It's really interesting to see that it's an eye-opening experience, but then you quickly fall back into your illusion because you're just not used to it. And okay, if you are just the awareness and you're just merely there, then who is controlling you? Where do these thoughts come from? They arise out of nowhere, but who is controlling those thoughts? Who is moving my head right now? You might say, well, the brain, right? The brain is you, and the brain has these many functions, and the brain does all of this. But let me ask you this: do you experience your brain right now? Like, is that your direct experience right now? Now, I'm not saying that you don't have a brain, because that sounds absurd, right? I mean, what is true is what you experience right now. Your direct experience, that is true. There is nothing more truer than what you experience, right? So even saying, yeah, it's because of my brain, that in itself is just a belief. It's a thought. Yeah, but it is scientifically proven. Yes, that's not the point. That is also a belief. Okay, again, I'm not saying that the brain does not exist, but what is most true is what you experience right now. It does not really benefit you or help you further in this investigation if you say, well, it is your brain, because that is just a belief. It's not what you're directly experiencing. I know I'm repeating the word directly experiencing a lot, but that is what is most important in this work. Dude, congrats. You have officially gone insane. What are you saying? Like, I have all of this. I have a head, I have these arms, I have, the knowledge, but who is this I? Well, what are you talking about? Me, I just explained it to you. Yeah, but like right now. Who are you? Right now. Have you ever taken a step back and maybe asked yourself if you have taken everything for granted? All of what you do, what you think, your beliefs, etc., aren't they all conditioned somehow? On top of that, there's our culture. And for me, culture resembles pressure. Pressure to stay ahead of the game. Pressure to be in trend, pressure to be this, to be that, which then ultimately shapes who we are, the conceptual self. We have gotten used to this. We don't even consider searching what's actually true, because why bother? One day I experience it, but most of the days I kind of fall back right into it, especially when I'm not meditating. It's a challenge, but when you have been living with this for so many years, it also takes a long time to rewire that. Again, why bother? Well, it frees you, it liberates you. You will become authentic. If you're just the awareness, then who is controlling your thoughts? Just imagine that you, the existential you, the pure awareness, you're observing everything. There's nothing that can observe you. Try it. Now, okay, if you are that and you are just simply there, are you making the movements? Are you coming up with the thoughts? I mean, you have no attributes. So then the question arises, do you have free will? Of course I have free will. Come on. Look, what am I doing? Huh? That is free will. This is free will. All of this, I can do all of that. That is free will. Nobody is controlling me. A lot of the things that we do and say is because of our thoughts and how attached we get to our thoughts, believing that those thoughts are us, and also from preconditions, when in fact, again, you are just a pure awareness. But hey, again, I am just at the beginning of this journey, and just by talking about it confuses me a little bit. Again, I'm not explaining it from a psychological standpoint, because there are videos out there and articles that talk about it from a psychological standpoint, but rather I want to experience it. Why am I pronouncing that word so wrong today? Directly experiencing it. I think there is a difference between believing it and directly experiencing it. If I know more and have experienced more, I will definitely share it with you. Perhaps you know more than I do, then please, please, please don't hesitate sharing with me your information down below. I'm really curious, and since I am not a guru, I think it's wise to listen others' perspectives as well. However, if you like this video, then please consider liking it, because that's telling YouTube, hey, this video was not bad, let's share it. If you're new here, or perhaps not, and you haven't yet, consider subscribing if you want to follow along my journey, how I master my mind to become my best self. Is yourself. Have your vision, be patient, and always be grateful for what you have, because you are freaking awesome. Thank you.